Targets in the United States, be careful, they are taking away due process. Let me just read to you the screen here what it is, okay? Just to give you a clearer idea. Due process is a legal principle that protects individuals from arbitrary government actions that violate their rights to life, liberty, or property. It's a fundamental guarantee in the United States Constitution, with protections in both the 5th and 14th Amendments. So here's just a few things that it covers. The government must give the individual notice of the proposed action and the reasons for it. Okay? That's notice, okay? Opportunity to be heard. The individual must have a chance to present their case. Okay? Impartial decision maker. The decision must be made by a neutral and unbiased tribunal. Right to present evidence. The individual can present evidence, including calling witnesses. The right to representation. The individual has the right to be represented by counsel. Okay. These are just a few basic fundamental human rights that we have in the United States that are now being taken away by the Republican Party. And a Republican congresswoman came out and blatantly said it. She said that people who come here and violate the law don't have the right to due process. But see, due process is the very thing that determines whether or not someone violated the law. It gives them a chance to defend themselves, to speak on their own behalf, right? To present their side. Maybe they didn't violate the law. Maybe they didn't break the law, right? I think she said that people who break the law don't get due process. Due process is for people who have been accused of breaking the law, so that it gives them a chance to try to prove their innocence. Taking away due process takes away their ability to prove their innocence if they're innocent, which means once they're accused and they're going to be punished for it. Okay, targets of this stalking program, you need to be extra careful now. You know, there are already people being sent to those camps in El Salvador. People who were here legally. And in the case of one man, he was sent wrongfully, and the administration admitted that they sent him there wrongfully, but now they're claiming, well, they have no legal ability to bring him back, which is bullshit. And the Supreme Court said he needs to be brought back, but the Trump administration is not listening to the Supreme Court, right? We are now in a constitutional crisis. They can take anyone now and send them away to these camps. These are, and they send them with the intent to keep them there. They're not coming back. And now they're talking about doing it to what they call homegrown terrorists. And what they deem a terrorist is anyone who opposes their twisted, perverse political agenda. They claim to follow Christ. No. What they're following is the Antichrist, which they're presenting as Christ. This is the false church. And now they're taking their terror campaign against anyone who refuses to go along with them to a whole other level. Targets in the United States, be careful. We don't have any civil liberties anymore. We don't have due process anymore. We don't have protection under the law anymore.